Hi guys, my name is Chef Kevan Ho. Welcome to Slate restaurant. We're in beautiful Orlando today. We're gonna make some of our seasonal summer dishes. First off, we're gonna get started with our brisket. All right, so this is our Slate brisket here. We have our brisket that we have braised. We use certified Angus beef prime brisket. We have our celery dauphine. Now, what we're gonna start doing first is we're gonna take our brisket and we're gonna put it in our pan. Now, since this is a braised product, we're just looking to reheat the brisket. We're not actually looking to cook it again. So we're starting in a cold pan, fire on, and then we have some hot brisket stock. This is part of our braising liquid that we have reduced, like you're making a classical demi, and that's what we reheat the sauce, the brisket in. So now that that's going, this is gonna take about 5-6 minutes. All right, we're gonna start working on our celery dauphines. We have our dauphine mixture. So what we do is we take potatoes and then we cook them in the oven for a while in salt. We poke them to get as much moisture as possible, and then we cook celery root the same way. We make a pâte de choux, which is a choux paste, which is a classical French paste made with eggs and butter and flour and water. If you think of an eclair or a churro, that kind of mixture. So a dauphine is now pâte de choux mixed with potato. Now we're using celery root in the mixture as well to give it more flavor and complexity to the dish. So we're gonna start with our little scooper here. We're gonna do five little dauphines. If you want an easier thought of to what a dauphine might feel like in your mouth, it's somewhere between a hush puppy and a fritter. After that, we just check on our brisket, make sure everything's doing well. Now, you don't want this to be heating too hot because the sauce will thicken too much and become too salty. So you just want to keep glazing your brisket, and then we're gonna give it a little flip. Make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom. Keep glazing it again. Keep going. If you see that this sauce is getting too thick here, we can always add a little bit of veggie stock. We always keep a little bit of veggie stock on the line, just for reasons like this. And then we're gonna let it reduce again. Dauphines are almost ready. Now, here at Slate, we have all of our resting trays are lined with what we call wipe balls. They're food safe towels. They absorb grease, they absorb moisture. They keep the plating really nice and tight and clean. All right. Once these are beautiful golden brown, come out of the fryer. Nice light pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, and these just get rested down to the side, waiting for final plating. All right guys, now we're gonna move into plating. Now that the brisket is ready, we have our dauphines nice on the side. We're gonna get our brisket, move over our, now you never wanna put a hot pan onto a preparation board. All right, now you see the brisket is essentially just falling apart in my hand. That's why we're making sure that we use the wipe balls to get all the excess liquid off. You want a nice topping of liquid so it's beautiful and shiny, but you don't want too much. And then we have our garnishes here. So we're gonna take a little bit of our allium marmalade, and then we're gonna put it on the wipe ball so that it's nice and dry. Looking for everything to be dry, and the fat from the brisket is what really brings the moisture to this plate. First, we're gonna go down with our porter glaze. Now, porter as a bitter stout. Little notes of coffee and chocolate, and that's it. We're not looking for too much bitter here since the brisket itself is so nice and fatty. All right, next we're moving right into the middle with the brisket. Gorgeous. 1, 2. All right, nice and tight. Now we garnish with our dauphines. Dauphines are light, crispy, airy. Our 3 little allium marmalade. Works. And then for a little bit of acid and sour, we're gonna bring in some fresh whole grain mustard. And this is used very sparingly. Bring a lot of depth to this. The whole thought process behind when we made this brisket is we're looking for a much richer beef product. Brisket, very common with the South and smoking and barbecue. And what we've done here is we've braised ours. So if you're thinking of the best short rib you've ever had, this is much better than that. A lot of red wine, a lot of vegetables, a lot of mirepoix. Last but not least, our little garnishes here from Cahaba Club. So for this one, we're using some tangerine lace and some red vein sorrel. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our brisket. Thank you so much for cooking with us here today at Slate. Hope you love all the things we've done here. Hope this makes your food a lot better and you put that sexy on our food just like we do.